Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with JuniorHockey.io, the Victorious Hockey Company, and the Absolutely Crazy Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. Today is April 2nd, 2025. You are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. We are on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN.TV. Is that right? YouTube, X, where else? Facebook, wherever you are this morning. Hope that you are enjoying your week in hockey. I'm getting off to the end of the season, and we're going to get there. So over the weekend, the Louisiana Drillers captured the Fraser Cup. That was fun in St. Louis. While at that event, we learned about the situation with the Colorado Grit hiring Michael Beavis away from the Texas Roadrunners of the North American 3 Hockey League. And as the stories grew out of that event, and it was quite the event, but the stories got crazier and crazier and crazier. Enough where the assistant coach for the Colorado Grit was fired by Michael Beavis during the event. We learned that the coach of the Grit, Kevin Holstrom, I believe, decided to resign on Monday as a result of things that were said at the Fraser Cup event. So a lot has gone on just in a short time. So as of today, we're not really sure what coach will be on the bench this weekend when the Grit visit Odessa, and there's a playoff opportunity on the line. And the way it looks right now, if the Grit don't have their coach, maybe not two coaches, we're not sure about the third coach being there or not, or if Beavis himself will make an appearance in Odessa. But regardless, we have a mess this weekend and a lot of things to clean up. Last night's article hit at about 12:01 Central Time, brings up a whole nother issue regarding the situation with Colorado. And that is team owner Bowden decided, this is according to Mike Beavis, is telling folks in St. Louis, that the team owner is providing a financial contribution, donation to Utica University in order to get his son an opportunity to play on that college team. Now, let's go back a couple years to March of 2019 when somebody else was doing the same thing. And it caused all kinds of chaos and problems across NCAA because parents were paying extra money to get their kids onto college programs. Or they were showing up as being recruited athletes, and the reality was that those players or those athletes never really earned those athletic opportunities with their ability to play that sport. Now, I'm not saying that Bowden's son cannot play hockey. I am saying that Bowden's son cannot play hockey at that level. Utica University has a very solid hockey program. The runner-ups this year for the national championship lost in the final. And considering that the Canadian Hockey League or major juniors will be dropping probably 200 players a year into the Division I ranks, that's going to push a lot of players from Tier 2 and even the USHL into Division III, and that's okay. But it also makes this purchase of a college opportunity at Utica all that more questioning. Why would such a coach decide to make that investment or make that decision to agree to this at all? It turns out that the problem around this is that Michael Beavis and that coach have been friends for a long time, according to Beavis. And Beavis even says that that coach is a friend and a business partner at one point in the past. So all these questions need to be answered not only by the university, but maybe somebody else. Maybe the federal investigators look at what happened in, what's it called? Varsity Blues Operation 1 to look at this new situation and see if it falls into the same category. If there's money exchanged in order to get a player onto the roster at the NCAA level, that's a questionable operation. That's something that everybody needs to take into consideration. It's not fair to the rest of hockey that parents with money can buy roster spots on any team at any level of play. Now, we know that this parent already did it once. His kid was playing in the USPHL elite level in Atlanta. Next thing you know, dad buys him the Colorado Grit. He plays 111 games with the Grit. I think he had 6 points. That's it. Minus God only knows how much. So it was definitely a situation for the first coach of the Grit, a situation for the last coach of the Grit, and everybody on that team knows this kid doesn't belong there. He certainly doesn't belong at the university or Utica University for next year. Maybe ACHA D2 is an appropriate opportunity for that player. That makes more sense. All right, this will be popular, and that's okay. I'm not always out to make friends, but the situation needs to be addressed. Read the article this morning, and you'll think you'll see more. That's it for today. Hope that you enjoy your morning coffee and have a great day in hockey.